Alright, well, he does 1 supply damage, which is not bad. And when I say not bad, it means Shuri's just like, oh, I need another depot. Maybe Shuri's gets super extra defensive, but look, Tristan
gets met by an Archon and shoos it away. But there's a, I think, yeah, the Terran is really strapped for gas. He has a lot of minerals, but he needs gas. He could probably do well in supplementing his stores with some hellbacks.
We know for sure we can't go. That's not really overextending. It's just keeping your players, the opponent honest. Like, do you really have anything in there? Because you guys are fast, right? Your units are fast. The lanes are certainly fast. You can always escape. So that maybe that's on Gray to kind of just send it to you.
Defensive now. Then he thinks that Dark Menace is coming with a timing push. Dark Menace decides to go for a third. So, which is smart.
Tony, come up, come up.
I can't respond to that. There's 2 of them there.
Alex, Tony, let's help out up there. With the carriers on the top left.
Oh, there you go. All right, so I'm looking forward to see some of the cool builds and strategies you're planning on bringing out. So, all right, we're gonna get started. You're gonna be server definitely muted. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's the
Side of the map.
Okay.
He's bird, right? His side of the map. And you know, in terms of eco, he's 11 workers ahead, which is fantastic for a Protoss.
Well,
And
maybe, but I think he's a little bit oversaturated, is he?
sorry.
Wow.
We can stop complaining about the ping anymore because it's a non-existent factor here. Right? They both have the same disadvantage. This is dangerous.
Enough though. DLS Mizel.
This
Oh
is
man, and he's
dangerous.
gonna get
I mean,
Yep.
like the harassing, if you could just like smooth it out and actually add on your production a bit faster, you'll notice a huge difference in like win rate very quickly. Because harassing and like actually doing a lot of damage like this is like a very high level thing.
Yep.
So
Honestly, this game is,
Competitive, right?
yeah, this is pretty competitive. You know, Little Reaper wasn't building probes for a long time, so even though he did a ton of damage, he's actually still behind in workers. Or actually, I'm sorry, he's up. He's just...
That makes sense. That makes
So
sense.
I'll try and do that for the next games and see if they leave an opening like that, yeah.
Got it. We were thinking you might proxy, but you never did. That's just really Seth, you have any questions for him?
No, just good, decisive wins there, and then pretty impressive. Looking forward to the next match.
Other thing. Yeah.
Especially,
What do you think about that matchup, Terran versus Terran?
well, it's the hardest race to play versus the hardest race to play. So
Which
it's
means-
a great matchup indeed.
Which means both of you will be stroking your egos. And then at someone
Greens
she might be
initially, or
doing
tech lab or
mines.
something.
What are you gonna do?
Oh,
Mines?
she's not gonna make she's not gonna make a battery. That's kind of a mistake, but he is targeting.
She needs
He's
to
kind of
chrono
split
this, too.
targeting. I think if Mizel was purely attacking the pylon, he might be able to just depower this. But since
Exactly.
Chaotic task because there's just too much action all over the map. But let's start with the bottom right corner, the orange Protoss.
Cyan.
And his teammate, the yellow Terran.
You know, like I said, this build is so strong. You don't have to. You can see here how many mistakes did Stu really make. You don't actually have to play well to win with this strategy because he already took the lead, right? Now, if it was even, of course you still have to play well. But look at this.
holy cow! That was just insanity. That was just insanity. And we're gonna get a game 3 in this 2v2 match.
Colossus. Yeah, make
Well,
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Don't
and
make
then-
like 8 of them, 10 of them like Stu Blue did at one point.
Yeah. Do the same thing what you were doing back corrupt, but
But-
just sprinkle in some Colossus in there with range, and I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, Rascallion. And then Fields of Death, and I believe it's, yeah, heavy artillery to close it out, so. Big maps overall. A little surprised to see Fields of Death. I'd say it's the most unpopular map in any of the pools currently, like 1v1.
It seemed like you never worried about him. You didn't, typically people would make something against Chargelight. You just completely ignored them. What was going through your head about dealing with them?
I really wasn't thinking really much.
Yeah, they could have held it for a little bit, but Neutrophil had the entire map.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They could have held the first attack, but
Yeah,
long term, no way.
yeah, that's the thing. If you're trapped in there, if you're contained.
GG. Ian Phone does take it.
Yeah. Got a team thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, instability or unstable, as I'm seeing in there. How do you feel with your serum? Do you fear EMP or do you laugh? All right, we have a 2-0 there. Welcome back. Gotta say, the first game was quite the macro war. Sooner or later you gotta do something about it. But yeah, this is Neutrophil already. Sent a little bit of an early probe before.
Yeah, he's got problems.
Yep. Yeah, not that was probably what he had in mind.
No, he knows. And he's got two stuff. Stein had a chance right there.
Yeah. He needed to have all of his units together, preferably right at the top of that round. And
Yeah.
we have the GG.
GG. And, well, also his focus fire. He was focusing carriers here to...
Thanks for the game, guys. I'm going to have to step away right now. I think currently you have to as well.
Yeah,
me too.
You can only StarCraft for so long before the rest of life needs attention. It's called
That's all right.
multitasking, people.
Good night.
Not every.
StarCraft calling from the void. Young and old gamers deployed. FSL battles in the night. Team League warriors take flight. Terran cell ready to strike. Surdling swarm under moonlight. Protoss eyes bright as gold. Legend stories brave and bold. Charge the fields ready to fight. Masters of the star shining bright. In the game we find our light. High hearts burning through the night. Terran cell ready to strike. Masters of the star shining bright. In the game we find our light. High hearts burning through the night. Structures rise, defenses fall. Victory sweet, we answer the call. Tactics sharp and plans precise. We face our fate, roll the dice. Intense drumming, the heartbeat sink. Pop pump screaming on the brink. Tension builds with each move. Proving battles we improve. Charge the fields ready to fight. Masters of the star shining bright. In the game we find our light. High hearts burning through the night. Turn sailor ready to strike. Masters of the star shining bright. In the game we find our light. High hearts burning through the night. High hearts burning through the night. Intense drumming, a heartbeat sink. Pop punk screaming on the brink. Tension builds with each move. Proving battles we improve. Charge the fields ready to fight. Masters of the star shining bright. In the game we find our Gear launch detected.
All right, we are live with the Commish, War Bunnies, and a special guest.
Hey, can we bring our special
Hello,
guest
hello.
on? That would be Sergeant ABC. My understanding is that he took his glasses off, and that's when you turn into Superman, right? Or do you also
Yeah.
have to... Okay.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
All right, well, he's here to
This is
help
supposed to be
the
pretty
cast.
exciting tonight.
Yeah, see if you can get your camera up. I still don't see you there. And yes, we are going to be having my team of the InfiniteCyclists taking on PulledTheBoys, Neutrophil's team. I would say it's kind of fair to say that PulledTheBoys is probably favored. What do you think, bunnies? Oh, there's the
That's
man.
loser talk. I'd say you're going to give him a run. But
All
yes,
right. Thank you. I'm glad to have you in my corner on that one. And then we are also probably sprinkled in the middle somewhere. We're going to be doing the Coda semifinals, maybe even the grand finals.
Ooh.
And who do we have lined up for that? I see. Yeah, there's the lineup for the team league. And can we also show the brackets for our one-on-one Codas?
I will say, PulledTheBoys is ready to rock and roll. They have five people in their chat right now that are just getting it done.
And a lot of them are brothers, so that's
okay.
That's what they've got going. Raised right in the esports industry, those guys. All right. So we are going to be starting out here, and Sergeant, are you in game? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm going to invite you to party. We are going to kick things off by watching a match between our teams that took place just a little while ago. Neutrophil versus Harus. They are Codas representatives from both those sides. I know that Dark Menace has given Harus quite a bit of trouble, but we will see how he does against Neutrophil.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
Dark Menace.
All the matches. Yep.
Dark Menace and Harus, they're some of my favorite players. They
Yeah, I think for your team, I'm hoping that Harus shows his stuff. He's one of the better Code S players, and I think your team, to have a shot, needs to have a win. So starting off in a real important spot.
I think having the lead to begin with is going to take a little bit of the pressure, especially off me. I'm going to be in both the Code A and the 2v2.
Oh, it's Revenant Rage, not... Huh? I thought you said you were playing something different tonight.
What do you mean?
Oh, I must have misread.
I'm playing against Little Reaper.
Yeah, Little Reaper. It
Okay,
says
Revenant Reaper. Oh. Yeah, well...
Well, let's go update that.
That's us there. All right.
Okay, because I assumed it was you versus Little Reaper, but it says you versus Revenant Rage, so...
Yeah, and also... Yeah, Harus versus Neutrophil, that's just for my league match. I think he was already eliminated from Code S, right?
Who?
We'll just check up on that, but let's go ahead, let's hop into the replay right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Here, KJ, if you could pull that up, we are all ready to join.
Okay. Updated. The bracket is updated. That was a mistake. And let's load up the replay.
Map will be Amygdala, which was the princess from episode 1, right? And that Princess Padma Amygdala? Skywalker? I don't know. I'm out of touch, honestly. Alright, Sergeant. What do you remember about these guys?
Well, I was trying to pull up one of the scenes from Harus's game. but I may end up just trying to go off of what I see instead of trying to go off of memory, so I don't blow smoke up anywhere that doesn't need to be.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time and place for smoke. You know, and that is usually
Specifically
on
on
the
a
water.
cold day. Specifically on a cold day.
Sometimes,
when it's coming
yeah.
out of the chimney. We got 10 inches of snow over here just the other day.
Wow. What state are you in?
Arkansas.
Okay, so Arkansas's got way more snow than Minnesota. That's interesting.
That's
surprising, isn't it?
Oh, yes, here.
No, it gets too cold up here sometimes. That's what's happened lately.
Yeah, that is an interesting fact of science. It can get too cold for snow.
Yeah, it's just the warm air can't hit the... It loses all the snow before it gets here, so...
Right. It needs to be water vapor.
ABC.
Start with
Accepts.
I have accepted. I don't think it's waiting for me.
This is waiting for host. So I think we're just waiting for KJ to start. Here we go.
Yes.
Woo! So like I said...
All right.
I think that Harus and Neutrophil are really, really even, but Neutrophil takes this, and the InfiniteCyclists are really
weird little map with the middle cut off in a variety of different ways. Gold minerals, infested rocks. Oh yes, let's start by, yes, in the lower left, the pink. Protoss, he is. Neutrophil. And he is here to represent.
Wow, it's... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Keep going again.
I do see a probe on its way, but quickly, Sergeant, you want to take the other intro?
Yeah. In the top right corner is Harus. And he is represented by...
So I really want to know what this probe is up to. I think he just
Looks like
really
just
wants
a little
to
bit of scouting, trying to see what he's putting down up on the front.
Yeah, very early scout. That can cost you economy-wise, but knowledge is power.
It's a full wall.
And
right?
They are both going for 2 gateways.
That's
I think there's some room between the pylon and the gateway. But yeah, that probe is still hanging out there.
It doesn't look that way.
Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment.
Both of their cybernetics core are exactly the same.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, one pylon behind. But yeah, that's pretty impressive considering the probe that wasn't available right at the beginning was out and about. Oh, Harus, actually the one with the first proxy pylon.
Yeah, it is a... I think this is a one base, at least a super aggressive build. Oh, no, there is a spot.
Alright. A lot of this has come down to whether Neutrophil sees that before Harus does anything with it. There are already a couple of adepts on their way across the map.
I don't think Warp Gate will... where it's positioned, I think Warp Gate will finish. The Nexus will be... I mean, he's prepping for... Yeah, he's full walled it. He's prepping for adepts. And his probe just walked in on the other side to get a really nice scout.
Oh.
Yep. Like I said, not a full wall.
Did he just catch the vision of that? Yes, he did. He sees that pylon. He's not reacting to it, though.
No, he's not.
In the meantime...
I mean, it's in his vision, so...
Well, he has about 20 seconds to do something about that because The warp gates are on their way.
Right, but he sees it. I mean, it's a weird thing. He's chasing those adepts.
Adept throwing shade. And for Neutrophil, he has started with both a Warp Prism and a Twilight Council.
Harus is up to a supply lead. He's got managed to squeeze out 5 extra workers, which is a pretty big deal at this stage in the game.
And once again, with that probe that headed across the map early too, it doesn't seem like much, but you know, economic change early on is felt throughout the game.
That's a huge deal. He's gonna get a full scout with this, with the Phoenix hallucination.
Hallucination.
And the Oracle. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Not the Oracle, the Observer, which is sitting out in front. I really like that spot, but Neutrophil's gonna see a fully saturated base when he's just got like 4 or 5 probes on his. So.
Right, Harus 8 workers ahead right now. That's huge.
You know.
Why the Guardian Fields?
It looked like a super aggressive build, so he ended up taking an extra battery.
Yeah.
And that really kind of allowed Harus to be a little bit extra greedy.
Did he create a Guardian Shield by accident right then?
Well, yes, I guarantee
anyway,
you
Warp
was
Prism
supposed
on
to
its
be
way.
That was supposed to be a hallucination.
And again. Huh, wonder if his hotkeys are a little bit mismatched right now. Here comes the Warp Prism. Another proxy pylon goes down.
Glaives instead of...
Here we
I
go.
didn't even notice that. It's Glaives instead of Link. For Harus. 1, 2, 3...
Once again, I wonder if...
You got 3 or
lost
4.
mining time.
Oh, he pulled all of them.
Yeah.
Yes, he
There's a
did.
little
He
bit
did
of lost
not-
mining time for...
Haru's finally out with the robotics facility.
A slow warping someplace?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I see it. It's up. He, on for his third, ended up being a slow warping.
Yeah, Harus is going on the offensive. Without the proxy pylons he tried to set up a couple times, but it's still quite the force. 19 army supply to 32.
I think this is enough to, insta-cancel the base. And it doesn't...
Absolutely.
And it doesn't really matter, for Harus in this spot, he doesn't have to do any more damage. Just that cancellation.
Right, he just has to contain.
Just that cancellation puts him. If you look at the workers, it's only 2 right now, but it's going to be 2 on an extra full base. Saturation's going to be correct. I don't think he's going to be stopped though. I think even with the batteries,
Here we are.
I think he's just going to overwhelm in the fight.
Right, the battery's already running out. 30 arc needed to
Glaives
19.
PvP is a bit of an odd choice, though.
Yeah, once again, I kind of wonder. I mean, I was wondering whether that was a misclick, but he does have plenty of adepts.
No, it's clearly
Yeah,
and
they
it
are.
worked.
Yeah, look at them focusing down those stalkers right there, and here come more of them. Yes, he's an adept guy.
This is it.
The amount of adepts on this field is...
Right, but
Only
I
9
mean,
army
he's
supply.
blocked off. He finished it, so he can't shade up with any ease.
Oh, look at that.
It's a good call.
Defensive recall from the natural to the main.
Yeah, but
That was great.
eventually these
know if
adepts
it's
are going to
gonna
be
be
able
good
to...
enough, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's not good enough at all. Eventually,
Enough
these
adepts can break through, can eventually kill something.
he needed if he wanted to hold on, he could have brought out a sentry and blocked off the ramp, but
with the amount of stuff still coming, it's done.
it doesn't matter.
There
It's
was
3
a
base
threat
to
there.
1. It would have been 3 base to 1.
Now, did I miss that? Did Neutrophil just get his third down just a little bit later than he should have, or was it because of his saturation? He had no saturation almost.
If Neutrophil was behind, Harus kind of made him think it was an all-in, and with that, he played a little bit of extra defensively, and because he was a little extra defensive, it allowed Harus to be a little extra greedy, and it kind of snowballed out after that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also, a Warp Prism with those Adepts that didn't really get anything done either. He kind of started behind, and he just was never able to do anything to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm checking to see if Nismo Flareum will be available for Code B.
I think you sent that to the wrong person. You sent it to me.
Probably. You know,
I was starting to think. I'm like, I mean, I can. I thought I was.
I put that in the party. I sent that to everyone.
Okay.
I don't mean to imply that you're not special, though, dude.
No. I understand this. My daughters, they remind me a lot.
Yeah, my daughter has a lot of fun with that stuff, and one thing that's been on my mind, any further losses I have against Little Reaper might be a preview of when my daughter figures out this game.
I like it.
Winter was saying that on his stream the other day that youth has a great advantage. That's why Max Pax and Clem are winning everything now, is because they're the only ones under 25. Well, we've got the next group of under 25 stars up and rising right here.
Yes, indeed. You see him now in the FSL, next to the Worlds. Alright, so Nismo Flare needs just a little bit more time, so I guess I can do my match against Little Reaper, if that's alright.
Sure.
Yeah, let's get that set up.
Alright, I'm bringing him into chat right now. Oh, wait, no. Sorry,
There
I
he
guess
is.
Nismo Flare is ready. So I'm going to bring Chienpon in. And one moment, I'm going to message him with the camera link again. Hey, Chienpon, you alright with going next?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm playing on a computer without a camera, and there aren't any computers with cameras available. Is that fine? If I play with a camera?
We're improvising where we need to, so just try to do different next time.
Make sure your mom's not playing for you. That's why we wanted to check.
His mom ain't half bad at this game, from what I recall.
Honestly, though, if I would have someone playing for me, it would be ET because he lives right next door.
Yeah.
But
alright, so
that would be too obvious. We couldn't be doing that.
I was gonna say, I think he would be able to spot that, but the older brother, not quite that much older than you. I think he might be able to swap in.
Benner, yeah, they can switch around.
I don't know if that would be to your benefit, but I think we wouldn't be able to obviously tell, hey, did Chimpone make GM?
Yeah.
One of these days, man. One of these days.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I've got Nismo in
my
chat
comments?
right now. Nismo is working on getting his camera up, too. Welcome to our Code Beers. Nismo Flareum, you with us?
Hello.
You all warmed up?
Can you hear me?
I can hear
as
you.
warmed
Loud and
up
clear.
As I can be. Does that make sense?
Excellent.
Okay, got no audio in the start on my audio sources. Alright. Oh man, let me turn off the light. It's putting the camera in the right way.
Yeah, I'm going subdued light myself.
Alright, is that better? Can you guys? Yeah, you guys can still see me. Cool.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get you on.
Is that good on the camera?
Yes, looks like it. Good enough,
Alright.
man.
Cool beans.
You already got the lead on Chienpone as far as camera goes, anyway. So yeah, you have been versus AI in all evening, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been trying. I've been just walking on rush building because I've gotten good where I can survive with resources, but resources only do you so well until an army comes and destroys you.
Oh, you've been setting the AI to rush? Okay, cool.
Yep. No, I've been trying. Yeah, I've been personally trying to rush or whatnot, trying to get done as fast as I can. I've noticed with the army thing, I end up not building an army till like after 3 minutes, and I'm trying to work on doing that faster. The walkers I've gotten good on, but the army building is something I still need to work on. When I first started, it was the opposite, which is kind of ironic.
Yep, StarCraft, synonymous with infinite skill ceiling. And, you've always got something to work on. Sometimes the change is just what that is. And Chianpone, how have you been doing? You feeling ready to go tonight?
Well, I also played versus AI, and then I realized that the AI are garbage. So I played against every version of AI, and I was like, well, this is kind of a waste of my time. So I've been playing unranked 1v1s as TOS.
Okay.
So.
I
Honestly,
ended up getting. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, by all means.
I ended up getting put in ranked in silver by someone deciding to quit the match right after it started. So
Yeah,
I don't
that
get a
happened.
chance to really. I don't get a chance to really. Yeah.
That's why I'm rank C in StarCraft Remastered. Actually, I think I've beaten one person in the last 3 years. Ranked. Everyone else has just kind of left. Alrighty. Well, we are going to be doing El Dorado. And we're going to be getting started shortly. Yeah. One thing I was going to add, my guilty pleasure against the AI is watching it try to react to Liberators. It has no idea what to do aside from sort of skim around the Liberation Zone while accidentally nudging an occasional unit inside it.
Listen, every Protoss behaves that exact way. It's not our fault.
We don't know what to do with the Liberators.
Just following programming. That's what we're doing.
Yep.
They shoot all our guys from distance, and we have to walk in there and get our guys shot.
Okay, I guess I actually am the party leader again, so I'm going to create.
See, I'm a Zerg player, so I barely know how to get out of the mid game without either deciding to start late game or just keep the early game going 25 minutes. Being a gold player, I still am trying to figure out what compositions are the best to start with. I guess you can choose, but being a Zerg player though,
Join the lobby.
where
Yeah, go on.
I don't think it's waiting for me.
I think
There
a
we
lot of
go.
Zerg players have the same problem, where especially in the lower leagues they get stuck on different compositions, and it's hard to transition. But I think we're ready to go.
I think we are.
While I main Protoss, I do like that Zerg. If you do a Nidus Swarm, you can literally just push everything in at the same time.
If you get your injects and you produce, yes, you can do that.
We are going to have to go to the
like
actual
to say,
match.
before we get started, I was looking at your profile. You really have been moving your way up the ladder.
Yeah, I'm scared to continue doing it though, because I'm what?
Right
We're
now,
OP
you're
and far away from diamond.
If that worries you, just insta leave, just like your opponents, right?
No.
See who can leave the game first. That's the real strategy.
You'll be diamond in no time. You're going to be code S next round. Just keep practicing.
Alrighty, well, let's see what the results of that practice is. I do want to get started.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to cut everyone off. Alright, see you on the battlefield. Everyone is in their separate lobbies.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. They are 1,000 MMR apart.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick, real question, because Sergeant ABC played both of them. What do you guys?
Yeah.
think?
So here's the issue. Nismo, I truly believe Nismo is going to have an issue producing, and if he has gotten better at producing, that's great. Chianpone, his micro.
Hold that thought.
Oh, here we go.
In the lower left, the Protoss in the orange. He is
Nismo Flare.
And he represents the team of
InfiniteCyclists.
And in the bottom right, representing the purple Protoss, we have the man with many plans. And he represents the team
PulledTheBoys. Alright, so we just finished with our Code S, which is the high level players. We are now doing our lower level players, the Code B. With Nismo Flare, I'm actually putting his first pylon at the natural entrance.
I saw that. That's an interesting choice for a PvP match.
These two players are in different parts of Code B. I think that Chinpon is definitely oh man.
He needs to be promoted next season. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, he's
he's
he has the
passed.
same
Okay.
MMR as Hyper Turtle right now, and Hyper Turtle was competing for Code A championship. So
Yeah, I don't play a lot of 1v1, but regardless, it shows that he is up there.
yeah, he's gotten really good, and
Yeah, Chinpon are already down with the cybernetics core, and there's still no sign of a cybernetics core from Nismo.
right. So I think for this
One-
matchup, we should be focused on the good things that Nismo does, because
Well, one of the big things he said was, and here comes the cybernetics core now.
Yep.
But he was mentioning he really wants to just make sure that he isn't overrun initially, and that can be a good thing. You got to make sure that you're still able to produce while you're being defensive, though.
I will say that his probe count is matched Chimpon's, and so
Let's get that up.
That producing probes early game is one of the most important things that new players can learn, is not to miss your early macro cycles. His build is clearly not as refined as Chimpon's, but Chimpon actually has made a couple big mistakes. He missed his second pylon, which
here comes the adopt.
Yep. Do we have anything out? Yep, we do have
got to sell it, but
he's going into the main.
Yeah, he's just gonna walk in. Oh, he
Yeah.
shouldn't have canceled. Why would he cancel?
Too many probes. All right.
Chimpon though isn't building
Get the
any.
stalkers out.
Oh, he lost it. Keep going.
Yeah. Isn't building any tech. He's got a.
Oh, he didn't see it.
Oh, he'll get a couple probes here for sure.
If he attacks.
He controls, right? Yep. Well,
No,
there we
he was
go.
moving into it was weird. He was moving into the Zerg spot.
Yeah.
Wedge in between the minerals.
Yep. So now he put down
Yeah.
all his stuff, but this was all gateways. There's just 3 gateways that went down. He needs some sort of tech, and he needs a second pylon.
Well, we could definitely be seeing a lot
So
of tier 1
the
units.
tech you're talking about is the Twilight Council. There it comes.
Yep, a Twilight
Council is tech. I just checked at Wikipedia, and it does count.
Yep, it's Twilight versus Robo, although all of Chimpon's buildings aren't are late, so that helps Nismo Flare catch up. But Nismo Flare is now down 13 probes.
13 probes.
And then his gas, one of his units
One
is
of
in
his
a gas.
is oversaturated.
Yeah, and
Not anymore, actually. So
you just grabbed it and swapped it to the northern one.
I
So that's
will.
nice.
I will say, Nismo is keeping up with the amount of
He is.
pylons that needs to be built because they are even.
He overbuilt them early, so not a great thing, but it's better to have too many and not be supply blocked than be supply blocked for a long period of time. Protoss, though, is the most forgiving with that, because if they're close enough, you can get your warp schedule in. It's late, but they all come in at once.
Here's something that's happening. Nismo is sending down
to the gold. He's going to try to take a third. while Chimpone just took the third up above. Their supplies are shockingly even for being up 8. Charge is almost done. I'd like to see some more tech from Chimpone. He needs either a Robo or a Stargate. He really needs to be producing Robo or Stargate units, especially in this matchup. And 4 gateways is not enough for 2 bases. If he's going with a gateway army, he really needs to get to 8, 4 per base.
Yeah.
So,
I'm curious if Chimpone knows that he is up against someone who isn't quite matched with his.
You know, they're playing at a level that is very similar. I mean, Chimpone is, like I said, is 1,000 MMR above, but Nismo Flare is really holding his own. I think Nismo Flare plays over his, I think you do too, plays over your MMR when you're not bothered. It's when, if an Oracle came in right now, I think that it might kill all his workers and he wouldn't do anything while he was staring at it, and that's the next step.
Aside from a little bit of a depth harass, they really haven't done much against each other. They've just been playing against themselves, trying to get everything built up as efficiently as possible.
Yeah.
I like Nismo Flare's getting his third. It's going to be quite a bit behind Chinpone's, but it still is the thing that he took it. And it ended up being a secure one because, not that he knows, but he has an observer just kind of sitting on the watchtower. But
yeah, on the north wall.
Chimpone didn't mine out those minerals, so it's actually a really secure base for him.
Very defensible. And he's going to have a pretty good position if Chimpone attacks him up the stairs, you know?
And Chimpone with Blink coming in, he is ready. He is antsy. Rolling out with Blink.
As they say, blink or you'll miss it, right?
Blink or you'll miss it, you know?
Alright, here we go. So this is going to be pretty important no matter how you look at it.
Gosh.
Whoever ends up ahead here is going to be in a big advantage. Right now, Chimpone definitely with quite the lead, but he could lose it easily.
This is a blind counter. And if he gets... no, not necessarily.
Fighting
There's
in that
three.
spot with charge lot. Oh, but he sneaks in, gets a really good surface area.
Yeah, he did.
That's actually really good force field.
That was great.
Yeah,
those were great.
Whose force fields were those? Oh,
I'm pretty sure those were Chimpone, and what he did was he blocked his own zone.
Oh no!
That was attrition. He's still keeping ahead.
He did it again.
Ooh. Well, he was able to trap an immortal there.
Yeah, but he would have had 2 immortals for his zealots. But I think this is going to end as suspected it was going to be. But Nismo Flare played really well.
There you go. No more units here.
Did.
Just a couple that he can warp in from the other ones.
Well, I mean, he actually has, it's 4 charges about to finish, but it doesn't matter.
37 to 94.
There's just too much stuff out there right now. You're right.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Too many visitors to have dinner for everyone.
When you're at 1/3 supply.
Yeah.
It's 1/4 army exactly right now.
Okay.
Ooh, look at the Charger Boy doing his best. That was my life for Ire for sure. I'm gonna hold the rein.
Yeah. Pull the boys against pull the boys, man.
Oh, those charge lots just tearing them up.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing the GG.
22 workers in that moment. No, he did good. He did good.
He did. He played very well.
If he would have focused on more
I
production with the probes early on, and then went into more. What do you think?
I think he played really well for his level. He was up against an opponent that's a little overmatched for him, but I think all
you gotta appreciate his fighting spirit here, though.
Yeah, yeah.
There's one Archon. I mean, not even Archon. One Templar.
one Zealot
Now
and one
Storm.
Templar. And then there's a
Look at him chase the whole army
Warp
away.
Prism in production. Yep. Flee! Flee! He didn't flee.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. There was that Warp Prism, that's showing on the production tab, but only because that robotics facility is depowered.
Maybe we should let Nismo know that it's...
No, I mean, if he doesn't surrender, Shinpon can destroy all the structures. That's built in for a reason.
I know.
You're not required to say uncle if you don't want him.
Hyper Turtle's not wrong. There's always some cheeky stuff that can happen towards the end of a game.
I know.
Oh, look, and speaking of which, look at him. He is no retreat, no surrender.
Oh, look at that. He put down the very last
Nope.
one.
No, just kill the pylon. Just kill the
That's
pylon.
right, Nismo.
Wait, did Nismo take another wave?
Oh,
now what you really want to do at this point is not say GG. You want to say Nismo Flareum has left the game, and then see if your opponent misreads that and
That's
quits.
cheeky. Yeah, that's pretty cheeky.
It worked better in Brood War because there actually was a way to make your text look the same color as the automated stuff. But yeah, there you go.
You do it.
Wow.
Alright, Shinpon. Nice word
Oh,
of attrition
man.
there.
Alright, we're tied up.
Yep.
And here, make sure we adjust the party.
So...
And
Yeah,
Hyper
you
Turtle,
guys stayed.
Are you versus Little Reaper next?
Yeah, the story of my life. Always seems to come to that. Shinpon, any advice against younger players?
I mean,
Newer.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I might wear a
have a
hairpiece.
computer
That
crash
might
I
might hide some of my drawbacks here.
I think you need to use your old manpower, Hyper Turtle. But
Alrighty.
Chimpone, that was well played. Your tech was a little delayed, but otherwise, you were in control
solid.
most of the way. Nismo Flare, you played really well too.
He's not in.
Oh, here, let me see.
Yeah, he's not. There he
Nismo,
is.
you alright with
There he
post
is.
match?
yeah, what was that? A robo at like 7 minutes. That was sad.
Yeah.
On Nismo, you kept up for a good chunk of that game, and I liked the hidden nexus,
Yeah.
But no, I can definitely see improvement from earlier this season, especially from last season as well.
Yeah, Nismo, you did really well. I was saying you did.
I
really
also
well.
haven't. The reason why I haven't played StarCraft in like 2 weeks. So.
I know the
Yeah.
feeling. It's been busy times.
Yeah. So I mean, I was sick. I was also sick part of it.
Oh,
so
boy.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's no fun. But yeah, good stuff, and yeah, very nice little wall. I saw quite a few times you managed to bait your opponent into basically force fielding them. Shinpon kind of force fielded himself out here and there.
I kept trying to force field his stalkers into my zealots.
Yeah.
You had charge lots. Force fields work better if you're fighting somebody who has melee units. I said, oh my god, those are great force fields, and then I'm like, wait, those were Chimpone's force fields. Those were helping Nismo Flare.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They caused some pretty big damage on your side of the field, Shinpone.
And regardless, you got in there. All right, so we are tied up. I'm gonna let the two of you go, and I'm gonna bring Little Reaper in for real this time.
All right.
All right.
Okay, Little Reaper, I think we're ready to go for real now. The map for us will be Ultra Love. That was actually my map pick, just because I like the name. feels like it's like an 80s pop song, you know. But yes, I've definitely know what Nismo was talking about not a lot of time lately. Hopefully that'll open up very soon for me, but that's going to be after.
Any
So-
pre-game
here, let me
questions?
invite-
I have some. Little Reaper, you are ready to make an old man cry?
Maybe.
Because he will cry when you beat him, and you're definitely going to beat him. So are you just prepared for that?
I'm not sure.
You might feel kind of guilty. It's my secret weapon here. You know, it's just like Grandpa Simpson. My secret? Pretending to cry. I can turn it on and off like a faucet. Oh.
Bridget.
And Little Reaper, are you in game?
Not right now.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh yeah, good.
So did you guys choose this map, or was this?
This one was my pick. Neutrophil and I just took turns picking maps.
I see.
This one was my pick.
Are you, Hyper Turtle? Are you going random or Terran?
Terran.
Oh. Well then.
You know, I figure Little Reaper's one weakness might be Reapers. So. I mean, full-size Reapers. I figure full-size Reapers might be able to stand their ground against Little Reaper. Okay.
A little bit of a dad joke right there.
Hey, I am a dad. Come at me, bro.
I love it.
So
I love it.
I think we should get this show on the road.
All right.
Yeah, probably. This is only going to get more cringe the more I talk. All right, I'm going to divide us up, then I'm going to turn off my monitor.
Your monitor.
My second monitor, my streaming monitor, okay? I'm out of it, but I'm not quite out of it enough to turn off both. We shall see, because the night is young.
Okay, so...
All right, this should be pretty good.
Maybe. Hyper Turtle is noticeably worse with Terran than he is the other two races, so...
Oh no.
I just want to make sure that, I don't have two monitors set up. So.
Does he know how to do cheeky stuff?
I think that's all he knows. This is gonna be like a 3-Rax Reaper of some sort.
I was curious because I know when we do team games, I do see him trying stuff like this when he gets Terran, the proxy stuff.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's much of a chance that he does anything besides tries to cheese him. So,
Gotcha.
without much further ado, you're gonna do the intros.
Yeah, I can take the intros. All right. In the bottom left corner, representing red is
Hyper Turtle.
the Terran Hyper Turtle, and in the bottom left, he represents.
He missed the InfiniteCyclists.
InfiniteCyclists.
He is on the team of. And now let's go to the top.
All right, there we go. And in the top right, representing the blue Protoss, we have. And he represents the team of
the boys.
All right.
Okie dokie. So, it's Hyper Turtle's barracks is not where I expected it to be. It doesn't mean that he's not going 3-Rax Reaper. It just means he's doing in-base 3-Rax Reaper.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is. But he's missing his
3-Rax
gas.
Reaper?
So maybe it's
no, he is.
no,
Well,
no. I think that it means that it's going to be 500 Marines. Like I said, this is 100% some sort of turbo cheese. So there's no way Hyper Turtle can or would let it go to the mid game versus Little Reaper. He knows that is a insta L. Yep, and there's the third Rax.
I will say that Hyper's barracks placement was on par with that
Yeah.
that supply depot right there.
Oh, he Hyper Turtle knows where to put his buildings. I think Little Reaper may have misread this. Little Reaper does need to take this seriously. He needs a second gateway, and he needs it yesterday, for production, because 4x. Hyper Turtle's building nothing but Marines. Gas is for losers, my friend. He's going with guys with guns, and Little Reaper needs units. He needs something to shoot the guys with guns.
Oh no.
He needs the guys. He needs the guys to shoot the guys with guns, and he needs that now.
If he gets up here and sees, he may be able to see all those Marines right there. There we go. There we go. The other gateway should be coming down now, right?
Yes, that other gateway needs to come down right now. He built a shield battery.
He can't protect with stalkers. Stalkers get wrecked.
Right, he can't protect with 1 or 2 stalkers. He needs 4, 5, 6 stalkers.
Yeah.
So he really needs another gateway. He needs some sort of tech.
Oh no! Here comes the cheesiness.
Yeah,
he used it against the InfiniteCyclists.
He's pulling.
The opponents pulled the boys.
He's definitely pulling the boys, and I think that 3 stalkers is not going to be enough, and that's all he'll have for this. Maybe a 4th gets warped in during the time. There's no battery overcharge anymore, so
he needs to let everything pull. Yep,
he needs to abandon the low ground and get to the top. He needs to build a orb.
Oh no. Hyper Turtle focusing on that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He needs this. He needs to warp in. Nope. It needs to be a sentry. He needs to force field the ramp.
With all those SCVs.
Right. He needs to force field the ramp. I mean, maybe there's a chance. The other gateway. No, the other gateway comes in, and don't forget, he got surrounded by the. Little Reaper might be doing it.
Wow! Oh my gosh!
Because he does. Don't forget, there's nothing at home. There's a mule, and Hyper Turtle has a couple Marines fighting away.
Oh no!
This is down to the last man. This 2 warp-in will do it.
Oh yeah, he's got 4 stalkers now.
Yep.
He's still trying to mine.
This is it.
That's.
Oh wow! And Little Reaper came, got in deep, and yeah, this is GG.
Gosh.
Hyper Turtle, you have to hit the GG button. What? No, not drop a mule. No.
He's gonna find out real quick. That
Listen, I might be at 0 supply. I might be at 0 supply, but I can do it. I can do it.
He's not messing around.
Listen, I know the other guy might have 8.
If he doesn't come at me, maybe I'll have time to get some more stuff. Oh no.
Okay.
Are we going for this?
No, this game.
We're not. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, like
Hyper Turtle.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is. There it is. He was like, I want you to kill me to my face. Wow.
Yeah, that was the thing that happened.
Little Reaper's APM 310.
Look at those little hands moving that fast.
Well done.
Way to go. Way to go.
First off with Hyper Turtle, almost did it. Couple extra seconds. You wasted time on buildings when you needed to be killing units. So,
yeah, I also accidentally canceled my orbital when it was over halfway done.
Yeah, but otherwise, that was a build that definitely could have caught Little Reaper. Little Reaper, that was unbelievable micro at the end to clutch that out. I thought he had it for a second, and you brought in the boys, and you drone drilled much better. Your probes actually beat his SCVs straight up, which isn't something that's supposed to happen. So that was really well done. And now do you feel relieved that you made the old man cry?
Yeah, I thought I was dead when my first stalker died. Like I saw so many SCVs just like barreling down my thing. So I thought he was gonna surround me and kill my stalker.
I know he spent some time killing some buildings that were of no use instead of.
You did good
moving in.
getting to the higher ground.
Yep. Hyper Turtle, I have to ask, were you crying when you decided to try to keep in the game with 0 supply for 2 minutes, a minute and a half?
No, kind of more. I mean, you saw me on camera. It was kind of more squinty, and it was like, how many mules can I make?
Yeah. Normally, if you throw every one of your SCVs into the meat grinder across the map,
It's Terran. Terran doesn't need SCVs.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So is Little Reaper in the next match? It's you and no, it's you and Park versus.
That match is going to have to wait just a little while, so we're hoping we can get the Code S.
Yeah, we can get the Code S started.
In time.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Let's.
Let me show you guys the bracket too of how we got to where we are Code S wise, right?
Yeah. Our hero Vales decided to play Protoss one game, so that's how we got here. I mean, not that I'm pulling for my fellow bunny, but
maybe you can talk through this so that the audience knows what's going on. What are we doing here?
So we're looking at we play Code B, and then the Code B people can go and play into Code A. And that's what, if we look at here, Chimpone moved his way through.
I think the big thing we have to clarify right away, this is separate from these team leagues.
Oh,
This is just a tournament bracket we set up based on how people had done during the matches they had participated in during the season.
So yeah, we see Little Reaper knocked out Hyper Turtle in Code A and went on to fight.
Deja vu all over again, huh?
Yeah, and Little Reaper moved up into the Code S, where he played Vales, who's a really strong Terran. Neutrophil knocked out Harus, who again is a very strong Protoss, so that was quite the matchup there. Harus got his revenge today. Vales,
yeah, he did.
I don't know why Vales played Protoss in one of these games, but allowed Neutrophil to clean up there. And I think he plays Lighthood tonight, and the winner.
I think Lighthood had to do a forfeit, actually. So
no, I have the replays. You guys can cast it.
Really?
The replays for all
they
three.
Did?
Yep.
I have
if
no
you guys
idea.
are ready,
Awesome.
we can get that loaded.
Okay, and
if it's replays, I'm definitely ready. Let me.
All right, yeah, pass me on and we can load it.
Leader.
Does Dark Menace play Neutrophil or Lighthood tonight? Are we gonna get
yeah,
that?
they're ready to go too if we need it. I think that's going to be an insane game.
Yeah,
or
whoever
match.
We don't know who.
We don't know. Even I don't know. Yeah, even I don't know.
But
so.
that will be a really good matchup no matter who it is.
Yes.
Lighthood
All right,
or
let's rock.
Neutrophil.
All right, I'm gonna load the games now, and you guys can have fun with this one. This is gonna be really good.
I have to remember that there's less talking time during a replay than there is on a regular match.
Oh, you mean the preloading?
Yeah, it caught me earlier today when I was like, I normally have the preload stuff, and then, but yeah, it ended much quicker because apparently it doesn't last that long.
Right.
So my 2v2 teammate Parkanian should be available in about 45 minutes. We will see how it goes, but I'm sure we got plenty of room to fill things up here.
So with this being a replay,
here we
it goes right into it.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
In the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. You took the initiative. Hit it.
All right. Bottom left-hand corner, we have the Hink Protoss, and he is Neutrophil. And he represents the
team isn't involved here. He's representing himself.
Of
in this
Neutrophil himself. And
All
in the
right.
top right corner.
In the top right corner, we have the blue Terran. He is
Lighthood. He also represents himself.
Yep, in this case.
All right.
This is every code-esser for himself right now. Terran versus Protoss.
Lighthood's
All right.
a space hair through and through. So,
Lighthood is. I'm pulling for Lighthood. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be very
Funny
unbiased
hood.
right now.
Yes.
But, no one's unbiased. Everyone's cheering on.
We
People
always
got a reason to cheer.
we cheer on our bunnies.
Hey, Neutrophil got his other gas now, so that's good.
Well, no, it's weird. What am I looking at?
Well, if he's going for more gas, that means he's going to be teching instead of trying to put more gateways.
Well, no,
And he's just trying to do it faster.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen.
Yeah, SCV in the way of the expansion right now.
Oh!
Is he gonna do an engineering
Oh,
bait
he
block?
replaced
No,
it
he
with
is
another
not.
one. Oh, he needs you to just go back and put it down. Good job.
yeah,
What is he doing?
he's
Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting.
Oh.
Yep, he was waiting. He didn't have enough.
Yeah.
I didn't. Control.
A Reaper would have cleaned. It was funny. A Reaper really would have cleaned house on the other side. It's gonna make it across, get that one probe, but he's scouting.
There'll be adepts by then.
Well, he's trying to make sure Neutrophil's not doing anything cheeky.
I know.
I think that's.
I know, but the Reaper would be there. 1, 2. He would have got a probe pull at least because of
You're not wrong.
the delay.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Also, sometimes you can smell cheese just based on what isn't on that side of the map when you get your Reaper over there, but it's a tough judgment call. Bunker going up. So yeah, both of them being very cautious of one another.
Yeah, well, they both know how capable the other one is. So,
Oh,
a
yeah.
Reaper and an Adept pass each other in the night. I think the Adept caught
The
wind
Reaper,
of.
ring around the Reaper.
Yeah.
He's taking the Reaper back because he realizes, oh no.
Oh,
and
no.
now it's in the main.
Reaper.
Oh no.
Let's see. 1,
2,
2,
3.
Oh, we've got it.
Getting his
Oh,
licks
this
in.
is a really big. Lighthood's normally much more good with his micro. What did I drop?
Much gooder, huh? I don't know what's going on here. Actually,
Sergeant
it's Sergeant who's lagging a little. Sergeant, you still with us? Oh boy.
No.
I think
Yeah,
we,
he dropped.
I think we lost Sarge. Alright, seems like he dropped from Discord as well.
Yeah,
Alright,
that-
well,
That nerd didn't want to talk to us anymore anyway. He's like, man, this game's too intense for me.
you know, even dads get tired of my dad jokes, apparently.
We do not.
Alright, well, count of 24, and we will continue moving along in the replay.
So anyway, Neutrophil's really getting the best of this. I think those SCV kills, especially this early on, for one Adept, a pull, and you know he's still going to be monkeying about here for at least one more SCV, I'd imagine. That's really put Neutrophil in the
Right,
driver's seat.
Neutrophil managed to delay the Nexus a bit, but that's as far as it's gone. And it's not
I
asking
mean,
me
Lighthood
whether...
managed to delay it a little bit, and I think.
I think you
Yes,
guys have
Lighthood
to,
managed-
yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
Sorry.
we got a vote. All right, there we go. Adept versus Reaper here. Boing. And that bunker's still not completed.
No, there's nothing built on it.
Ooh.
And he's got a full pull.
This
Oh,
this Adept technically only 3 kills so far, but
yeah.
it's a lot of chaos it caused.
Yeah, it delayed. Harus wasn't actually doing anything during that little runabout, so it delayed a lot just by existing. For one,
Yeah.
for one
Also
Adept
drew out a
has to
Hellion
be
by the looks of it too. That isn't
I
gonna.
think that Hellion was always gonna pop out. I look
Okay.
at this. the composition that I would expect here is 2 Hellions. Yeah, a second Hellion is on the way.
And 2 Reapers, or what?
Well, no, 2 Hellions, kind of a follow-up, and then you build your, what's the add-on that's not the reactor, the armor?
Reactor or Tech Lab?
Tech Lab. Then you Tech Lab out tanks.
Okay. Alright, got it. Right now,
oh, the Reaper might get the...
Slide locked.
Well, it didn't. It didn't. It might have, but it didn't.
Ready.
So... a third Hellion. Is this a Hellion drop?
I think so. You're, yeah. Picks up a Marine. Hey, I don't want this. Ooh, I think accidentally starts the boost without moving out yet either, but...
Yeah.
That's just a cooldown anyway.
Yeah.
There we go.
And it's gonna be seen. Ooh! What a clutch observer.
Yep. And Lighthood...
He's not reacting to it, though.
Oh, yeah.
He saw it moving out. I think that's a case of he saw it, but he didn't see it, because I can't imagine him warping to the low ground.
Warp prism on the way over there.
Seen it. I mean, he's looking for it.
Yeah, Siege Tank still in production, along with the Liberator. It just popped.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how they divide their attention.
Lighthood's going to get a lot of work done with these.
Yeah, but right now he still hasn't moved ahead with them.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. Blink is going to finish just now.
It's a bit of a blink time in them. Let's see what they get done. Jumping on top of the bunker. That Siege Tank. Alright, the boys get pulled there, and they are blocking the Stalker's way. And now the Hellions get dropped.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Hellions are going to get a ton done here.
Still, that's a handful of SCVs that are going down.
Yeah.
Neutrophil's still ahead with 40.
Well, he's attacking his own pylon.
For the moment.
Dude, he got like 4 or 5 shots off on his own pylon by accident.
Alright.
Oh, it's going to get away.
Does make it out. Oh, well, depending which route it takes.
What happened to the... I must have missed it. Oh, no, it just kind of went home. The Warp Prism just kind of went to the middle of the map and kind of sitting there.
Alright, Neutrophil's third is almost done. This could really put him ahead when he's already got a worker lead.
Yeah? He needs some sort of splash, though. He really needs some sort of splash. That's a lot of Marines without any splash. And Blink is great.
A total of 24 Marines with a couple of Marauders along with them.
Yeah. He can't blink up here. It's suicide.
Yeah. And Lighthood does have... He's about a third of the way done in the command center. He's planning to float out. Here we go. Let's see what he does with them. There's the Warp Prism.
What?
We have an Adept Warp in.
He's just trying to delay the... That's all he was trying to do. Was delay the Nexus. Just be a little annoying. No, it's a great plan.
And he saved one of the Adepts, too.
Storm is most of the way done. I'd like to see a robotics bay and a couple more gateways for Neutrophil, but otherwise Neutrophil's kind of in the catbird seat. The only thing is Storm's gonna need to finish if Lighthood moved out right now. That's a big stim to catch one.
Just about to finish. Yeah, I think he just kind of had it with the depths for this match, huh?
Yeah. Did the Marauders also stim up in the natural?
Maybe.
Huh.
Marauders.
I really would like to see a bay coming up from Neutrophil.
Robotics support bay, not an engineering bay, right? Just making sure I have players straight here.
Yeah, no. The Colossus or...
So far, no, So far, no attack or armor upgrades completed, although Protoss attack is about halfway done.
Yeah.
Only
See if he
two of
tries
those
to
tank
team
siege so far.
a storm from downtown.
I think he might even be trying to bait it. Oh,
Yeah.
yikes. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done.
Oh.
Siege tanks definitely doing their work.
Yeah.
More storms. What's coming in?
An immortal.
Right now, Lighthood is actually having supply.
Yeah, because that attack was not it for Neutrophil. The only thing Neutrophil has going for him is that his bases are fully saturated, and
He was just about to get +1 upgrade.
yeah, kind of an anti-timing.
Yeah, true.
He needs his 4th base now, but yeah, it's gonna be nothing but storm as the
Stormy night in the attic, huh?
yeah.
You know, us old guys know when Psionic Storm is going to hit because we can feel the air pressure in our knees.
I believe that might be true. But Neutrophil really needs. I mean, he's doing his Neutrophil thing where he's cheeky, but I mean, maybe a Warpin, Zealot Warpin in the main, get 8 Zealots to appear. Especially right now, he knows they're moving out.
Here are the Zealots. He's going to pop them into the... Oh, no, he's just going to run them straight in.
Yeah, he knows they're down.
All right, going after the workers, and yeah, the
Big storm.
Out.
And the tanks get caught this time.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this is going to be a cleanup for...
And all this time, there's Zealots killing workers back at home.
Yeah, I think that might have been a Terran throw. He was in a really great position, but, yeah. They get an extra tank. Yeah. And
Double the supply for Neutrophil right now.
Yeah. Terran does not have the mechanics to come back from this. I mean, mules are good, though.
Yeah, but mules can't attack.
Yeah, he needs to be shooting with all of these guys here. There you go.
They can repair if he puts a couple down.
Yeah, but the game's over.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
That's the hardest thing about Terran, is I always feel like he was in such a good spot, and he looked away from his army for 1 second, and...
Yeah, well, the attention got divided between the attack he was doing and the worker harass back at home, and he actually ended up moving his troops across the map, you know, right past those Zealots coming in too, so...
Well,
on
that
both fronts,
part's
it's pretty
not...
rough.
The Zealots getting in isn't the big deal. It was that the tanks sieged in the front line, and the storms chased everything away. If the tanks are in the back shelling away, then he could hold it, but...
Just like the first time, yeah.
Right, but...
Alright, we are going to map 2.
Tough being Terran.
Map 2 is going to be Amygdala.
Ooh.
You are watching FSL.
In the lower left, the pink Protoss up 1 map here.
Neutrophil.
And his opponent, the Terran, in the blue. He is...
Lighthood.
So, Bonnie, how am I sounding compared to usual?
I sound the same to me.
Okay.
But
I mean, the same means it's not worse, so that's
I'm in
good.
Discord, so...
True. You're not on the stream.
Yeah.
But then again, my audio is coming through Discord anyway. I'm fooling around with my new desktop mic, so...
Oh, I have a second monitor that I eventually... Now that I have it, I should probably install.
You know, I offered you some of my own extra monitors, but...
yeah, but this...
Do you actually have the connector for this one?
Yeah, well...
Remember
my
that
wife-
was a problem.
Yeah, my wife got a monitor they were throwing out from work because it has
Mhm.
like a single dead pixel. And she's like, well, I'll take that. And now we have an extra monitor.
What if that dead pixel is the most important pixel on there?
She doesn't game, and it's up in the corner, so she doesn't care.
In some ways, I envy her.
When you're doing programming, it's just the green off in the upper left. It doesn't affect as much.
Pro gaming.
Gaming, yes, yes. Looking for dangly.
All
Oh,
right.
is the Drilly Boy gonna kill it?
Lighthood delaying the Nexus again.
No, he didn't. He doesn't have the money.
Like, come and get me, come and get me.
I
Well,
was gonna
he
say
did delay it.
Neutrophil's build is actually designed for that block to be in the way. I noticed that last game. I didn't realize what he was doing. The build is actually designed for your Terran opponents to block your build, and then you perfectly match while you're blocked. Yeah.
Yep.
Is the pro gonna get? Is the pro?
A little
Oh
bit
my
of
gosh!
SCV tickling going on there, but the SCV survives. And that's that. Meanwhile, he's got a couple of very wounded SCVs going for him right now.
Yeah.
But
a little.
You know, a critically injured unit still does just as effective work as one that's full health.
And I mean, he's Terran, so his eventually all it will do is if the medevacs get too close to the mineral line, we'll heal them all. Waste some energy.
Yeah. Well, medevac or another SCV that's on right-click repair or something. Anyway.
Yeah, that will cost money though.
It does cost money as opposed to just energy. You know, the SCV is getting together.
I'm going to say that Lighthood is playing this one much tighter than the last game. Nothing's distracting him. And Neutrophil, and he's going to get the Reaper? Yeah, he gets the Reaper. Neutrophil is also playing a little cleaner. Both
Yeah,
of
I
the
think
players
at this point they're warmed up.
Yeah, both of the players are much cleaner than last game. Which is weird because it doesn't benefit either of them because they both are playing equally better.
Equally better. All right.
Yeah, mines. You know, mines. A mine
Two of them
drop
out,
last
another on
time.
the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like the
a
mine drop.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
a great
this
thing.
is.
Mine drops never waste attacks on build-ins because they can't.
Yes. Neutrophil sees it. Obviously, he knows what's up. But the best part about mine drops is against Protoss, you have to react when it comes in. There's nothing you can have set up before it drops to really defend it.
Unless you intercept the medevac, but
even
yeah,
then, you have to react. Otherwise, your base defense won't be. You know what I mean? It has to be a reaction. You have to click on it. Because it will just fly over them, and then, yeah. Oh, I shot the medevac twice. Now all these guys on... He didn't see it move out this time, and he is in the front. He has his observer at home, so we'll see how quick the pull is. It's going to slide right on in. It would be nice if he had something to kind of run in and distract at the front, but there's no chance of that.
Now there's a cannon that's to be completed in a moment.
Really nice pull.
Oh, look at, yeah, just dropping them as he goes. Huh? Yeah. I can't fault that in any way. Let's see if the medevac manages to get out.
Yeah. Now he just has to recall it.
Of course.
The pull was, I mean, the only thing he really got off of that was a pull, but he did save one of the mines, and he doesn't know it, but we know he could just slide right on out right now.
True. Yeah, right now I think he's deciding what he wants to do with that
he's
liberator.
too far back, though. He needs to move. He can be shot. Oh, no, he can't. Because the,
structures are in the way.
Right. You know, I just realized...
They could blink past his own structures, couldn't they? Yeah, there you go. Ha ha! Now wait for the cooldown, guys.
I was gonna say...
though, Liberator...
That Liberator gets in that corner. The Protoss actually prevents him from easily dealing with it.
True enough. Right now we are up to 17 Marines for Lighthood.
Lighthood is way out in front.
Yeah, he's been able to do quite a bit more disruption of his own.
You know what's weird is the drop got less done this time by a lot, but yet it somehow has worked out in his favor.
Poor rocks near the end of their lives. Oh, and there you go. Liberator squeaks right in again.
Yep.
Here's the Warp Prism. 2 siege tanks on the high ground, 1 on the low ground.
Yeah. And a lot of Marines behind it. Oh, he sees the Warp Prism too. He knows that they're there. He knows this is up.
By the way, the Liberator up to 8 kills now.
Oh, wow.
Also,
I
again,
really think this is headed to, he cleaned it up, but I really think this is headed right now to a decider match. No, he hasn't.
One thing I gotta say, just like last match, the Nexus as a third is going to go up well before the command center can be floated out there. It's not as far ahead as last time, though.
Lighthood's up 9 workers, and he has double orbital. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and his tank count is growing mightily. Keeps producing the tanks. I really, really like Lighthood's position here. Now, Terran is always a blink away from throwing it, unfortunately. So, that's why.
Or a blink away from eliminating the entire enemy army without even looking at the screen. So.
That's why you play. That's why you play Terran. It's got its pros and cons.
Live by the sword, die by the sword if you're going to be Terran.
Yes. Yes. Your basic tier 1 unit can counter maxed out tier 3 armies, but you look away for a second and you can die.
Well, thankfully, no disruptors from Neutrophil so far.
Neutrophil didn't go Robotics Bay again.
Nope.
It's just Storm.
Yeah.
And I don't see it, but I would like to see a Ghost Academy.
Yeah, exactly. Use the real unbalanced weapon, you know?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, a Ghost Academy is GG at this point. I know he can't see that. And
that, one mine coming along for the ride.
Yeah, but there's no splash here. He doesn't have to respect.
No. He does not. He can stem to his heart's content.
Yeah. There's 2 storms in this army.
Alright, and there they are.
Yep, but they didn't hit enough.
No,
See,
it's
this
74
time,
army to 22.
Yeah, he's going to at least get this third. A good pullback. We know that he could continue, and there's nothing stopping these Marines. One storm is all that's available. Nope, he sees it now.
Yeah,
is he going to go home? He's going to take his ball and go home? Or is he going to doom drop? Doom!
Energy overcharge is still on cooldown right now.
Yeah, but there's no...
Alright, tanks are a sieging, Marines and Marauders are a stimming. Oh, and the mine is drilled in there too, so... Ooh. Electricity.
Back mine! I always feel like mines... As a Protoss player, I feel like mines are really annoying to deal with, but they hurt the Terran as much as they hurt the...
Potentially, yeah.
Protoss. It always works out. Zealots just charge in and they hit the tanks.
Now we are at 157 supply to 61.
Oh yeah,
so...
this game is over, my friend. There's a million... Yeah.
But there's always game 3.
Yeah, this game went way smoother. And again, I'm questioning the lack of robotics units for Neutrophil.
I mean...
Storm is good, but
why settle for 1 form of splash damage when we can settle for 3, right?
Well...
Or at least 1 extra.
One that always hits. I think Colossus help, just because
Colossus
they
would have done very well against that many Marines, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yes, it's the Marines that are always the problem.
In the lower left. Again, the Protoss in the pink. He is
Neutrophil.
And his opponent tying this game up, the Terran in the blue. You can call him
Lighthood. You are watching.
Alright. Probe about halfway across the map already.
Yeah.
It's going gateway, so probably just scouting.
I mean, it's definitely just scouting to check for cheese.
Yeah, well,
Or
you're gonna
to,
do it.
or to
Game
do
3
the best thing he can do as a Protoss
tickle
and
the
kill,
SCV, tickle the SCV.
yeah, kill the SCV that's building the barracks. Geez, that's what he's gonna do. Oh no.
Oh no, no, he thinks better of it. No tickling.
That's another reason I hate playing as Terran. Losing that SCV is just so
Yeah, I've gotten a little bit better at swapping them around, but it's always a threat that you'd rather just wasn't there. Alright, Cybernetics Core has been started. And we have a Reaper on the way. And once again, an SCV just kind of sticking its foot right where the next is supposed to go.
Right, but like I said, at this point, this is part of his build.
Absolutely. Yep. Alright. Did not make its escape that time, though.
Yeah.
And we got a neutrophil probe kind of hanging out. Looks like it's just going to peek in again.
Yeah, it's rescouting. Just checking to make sure it's not an all-in. That there's a nexus. But not a nexus, it's a command center. The better nexus.
A command nexus.
Man, if Nexus could drop mules, this game would be balanced.
Oh, absolutely. I'd like to actually drop a bunch of larvae on top of the Nexus too. Let's go all out.
Listen, if you could build
I
3
just
probes
think
at
it
a
would look
time,
cool, honestly. Yep.
I'd be down.
Alright.
Kind of a juke. Oh, he's not going to get
That
one.
Reaper. Yep, it goes down.
Yeah.
And again, very similar opening from Light Hood, right down to putting the bunker at the natural. And there's that robo.
Can he hit that? I think he just can't. Oh, what's he doing there? He can't do anything. Stop him. He's denying a lot of mining time. That mule's lost most of his life. Just kind of hanging out. And he could kind of go back in and the Hellion drop again.
All right, the door closes.
The Neutrophil hasn't missed any of his probes this time, and Twilight.
Yeah,
it's the exact
I'm
same build out of.
curious.
It's the exact same build from the first game for Light Hood, and it's the exact same build that Neutrophil's used both other games out of Neutrophil.
Yeah, both of them playing with what they're comfortable with, no doubt about that. So a lot of it's going to come down to what this drop can get.
He's gonna
done
get
once
it.
that goes
Oh,
up.
because Adepts aren't allowed
Oh.
to kill SCVs. It's too unfair if they can two-shot SCVs.
Well, yeah, the SCVs, if they're busy, just innocently building a barracks,
So
Yeah, just leave the SCVs alone, man, okay?
So this time he reacts to it. He saw it, and his brain actually, like, hey, there's a drop this time.
I have stalkers.
I have stalkers. Yeah.
Let's see what ends up coming of this. You spread them around.
Blink is still a million years from being done. Blink takes forever. Blink in charge.
Even
just
Chronode.
takes
Yeah.
forever. I'm shocked he didn't go Liberator again. That got so much work in the second game.
It definitely did. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a Liberator in a little bit. That's kind of how it went before.
Yeah. Get out of here, you.
And
Says
yeah,
the
he
single
sees
stalker.
that his opponent is more than ready.
Yeah.
Siege tank, sieging up behind the supply depot wall.
And nope, it's medevacs. He's just pumping medevacs.
Alright. I'm in. Nothing wrong with those.
Yeah, but they're not. I mean, the Liberator is what
They
won
don't
the game.
liberate anything, right?
The
They
Liberator literally.
they medicate and they evacuate. They don't liberate. Right?
Yeah. Yes, the Liberator won the game last time. So I'm just kind of shocked that he didn't use that to his advantage. Is this a
We
move
are
out or is
indeed
this
going-
taking a third?
I think it's taking the third. But we do have Templar archives again.
Yeah.
And yeah, the medevac just kind of... Hello? Anybody there? Oh, sorry to bother you, sir. I'll take my leave.
Yeah. That is a fortified Terran.
Turtle Terran. I can
As a
respect that.
Protoss, I'd look at that and be like, yeah, this game's going too long. This guy's going to be 25 minutes if I'm winning.
Oh, that would give my 2v2 partner a little bit more time, so here's hoping.
Yeah. A bunker through a complete wall of depots, mines, tanks.
Yeah, needs missile turrets. I don't see a single missile turret yet.
I don't think he went Dark Templar either game, and I don't think he built a Stargate either game either.
Nah, he knows what he wants to do, and he's gonna go ahead and do it.
He actually found a little hole. He could warp in a full round in the... Because that is a complete blind spot. Yeah. He doesn't have his observer here like he's had last time. But Neutrophil could warp in there, right on that little round, like a whole bunch of charge lots.
And here we go. Yeah, the arm is moving to protect where the third's gonna land.
Yep. So like I said, he's putting the supply depot down there now. He's realized it, but he sees it, and neither of them are reacting. As a Terran, I would not want a warp prism just hanging out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he blocked his own.
Where the troops are
He
not.
blocked. Lighthood blocked his own.
Oh. Yeah. Well, thankfully, Terrans are mobile. It's not quite like leaving a pylon where your nexus goes. So.
Reporting for action.
Okay, big warping.
Yep.
Or
here's what we've been waiting for.
Couple charge lots.
Liberators make their zones, but the Zealots just move right out of them. Looks like they're going to be chasing another warp prism. Yep. A lot of workers had to be pulled there. Now Lighthood, however, is ahead in supply though.
Yeah.
And I think that warp prism is finally going to fall. Liberators, for a long time, not known for their air-to-air damage.
I think Neutrophil's falling into the same trap as before. It's a straight gateway army, not enough splash. He knows there's 100 million Marines, tanks, and the Storm is good. Don't get me wrong, I love Storm, but you cannot storm into that area there.
No.
Oh, he saw this. He's gonna get the medevac.
Yes, just like that. Not even a moment.
But he lost his. He's like, how did he know that was there? Oh, there's an observer sitting right over my army.
Right.
This might actually be a huge boon to Lighthood. If he swings up here, he'll catch the shuttle. Not shuttle.
Oh.
Warp prism.
Warp prism. Someone's going back to Brood War here, but all right. Mines are down. Siege tanks are seasoned. Liberators are liberated.
Oh, that is not a fight. the Protoss can take. That is not where the Protoss wants to be. And again, there's not enough Robo units here. It's just not. The Terran can stay on level 1 units, but those tanks siege and those Liberators siege and
Right. You gotta catch them when they're not already rooted at the right spots there.
So this little run by is, I think, his only hope. Although I don't know what it's gonna catch. There's too much stuff here. I've already rallied.
He's got a welcome committee right there. And just like previous games, the action starts just as the harassment hits.
Yeah.
Okay. First storm goes down.
Yeah,
The Liberator is just inching closer.
Yeah, the
Siege
only
tanks
hope
within range of that shield battery.
the only hope that he has is if these Zealots can scumbag the mines into the tanks.
Yeah, tiny mistake with the medevacs getting ahead of the rest of the army, but see what happens here.
They did. Look at that. The mines are what cleaned up the tanks. Just like that.
All
Protoss
right.
doesn't need units that fight.
Supply is
distance.
about even, but Neutrophil has the bigger army right now.
And Lighthood has 4 bases. So, if Lighthood doesn't get killed here, yeah.
+2 attack is available for the
BT
Protoss with +3 almost there. Here we go. Kiting their way backward, managed to dodge
Oh, he
that
gets
storm.
2 of the 3 low hit point medevacs right there. And he's got some DTs
a lot
in
of
the mix.
SCVs.
There's DTs and there's no there's no turret in the whole map. So
Yep. No Raven either. And he jumped.
but a scan will do.
Scans are nice, yep.
He's got 4 CC now.
He lost that orbital, didn't he?
Yeah,
I know
but he's
he
got
took
a
it off,
second
but
one.
Yeah, went down. He's got 3 orbitals right now, I believe.
Yep, and I think he's making a 4th. No, he's just kind of.
He's making a command center.
Well, the command center's
Or-
done, but
no, I
he's
mean,
not.
there is a command
engaging
center.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's DTs in the main, I imagine. Nope, just zealots. Zealots are good though. I'm kind of shocked there are not at least 1 or 2 DTs in there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's breaking the front. A big
He's
storm.
breaking
Oh, a
both
big
sides.
storm again.
Owie, owie, owie.
And I think that this is it. Yeah, he's broken through. I don't see how the Terran can get on his feet again.
Desperately trying to repair that bunker.
There's zealots killing everything that's as it spawns.
Right.
And
he's
this
got
is it.
production camp. Once again,
Neutrophil held that big Terran attack. Was able to swing things back into his favor.
he was able to swing around it.
Yep, that's an
Definitely
army.
made his comeback here. One of them has an army, the other doesn't. That's the story of this right now.
Well, no, he scanned it when he had just seen it.
Alright. Just giving it his best try. He does still have a base mining.
Yeah, but he needs to. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. The GG. It is Neutrophil. Moving on.
Wow. Brother versus brother.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
I'm pretty surprised that games 1 and 3, Lighthead had a huge lead. I thought he was gonna win both of those games.
The first game I think was a throw. The second game, I hate to rag on it, but I really think those mines that were set up by the tank
More harm than good.
Well, they allowed 2 zealots to kill half his army. It worked as a storm.
Classic mind drag.
Yeah.
Tale as old as Brood War.
Yeah, I don't know, but he had such a good position.
Yep, I think definitely game 1 and 3 could have gone either way. Neutrophil was able to weather the storm and then throw down a lot of storms of his own. So good on him.
A ghost or two. If you know that he's going to
Yeah.
style, a ghost or two would have maybe made the difference for.
I always throw the ghosts in. I don't even care. I just want that option.
Yeah. I was rooting for my boy, but Neutrophil played really well, so. Is everyone ready? It's 8 o'clock.
So, Parkanian, well, not quite 8. Parkanian should be ready very soon. Let's see. Thinks he should be ready in about like 10 minutes.
Do we take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break.
Either take a
or
yeah, let's
whatever
do
you guys
that.
want to do, because if the other
Let's take a
matches
break,
last
we
too
can
long, we
use
can.
snack.
Yeah. Okay, no problem.
Well, I mean, you know, we tie it up or we don't. But boy, I think Parkani and I have both been a bit overworked this week as opposed to overpracticed. We will see. All right, we'll be back in a little bit.
Alright, well, he does 1 supply damage, which is not bad. I mean, when I say not bad, it means Sherry's just like, oh, I need another depot. Maybe Sherry's gets super extra defensive. But look, Tristan
gets met by an Archon and shoos it away. But there's you know, I think the Terran is really strapped for gas. He has a lot of minerals, but he needs gas. He could probably do well in supplementing his stores with some hellbacks.
We know for sure we can't go. That's not really overextending. It's just keeping your players, your opponent honest. Do you really have anything in there? Because you guys are fast, right? Your units are fast. Your lanes are certainly fast. You can always escape. So that maybe that's on grade to kind of send it to you.
Defensive now. Then he thinks that Dark Menace is coming with the timing push. Dark Menace decides to go for a third. So, which is smart.
Tony, come up.
I can't respond to that. There's 2 of them there.
Alex, Tony, let's help out up there. With the carriers on the top left.
Oh, there you go. All right, so I'm looking forward to see some of the cool builds and strategies you're planning on bringing out. So, all right, we're gonna get started. You're gonna be server definitely muted. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's the
Side of the map.
Okay.
Keep the bird right his side of the map. And you know, in terms of eco, he's 11 workers ahead, which is fantastic for a Protoss.
But maybe, but I think he's a little bit oversaturated, is he?
Sorry, we can stop complaining about the ping anymore because it's a non-existent factor here. Right? They both have the same disadvantage. This is dangerous.
Enough though. DLS Mizel.
This
Oh
is
man,
dangerous.
I mean, like the harassing. If you could just like smooth it out and actually add on your production a bit faster, you'll notice a huge difference in like win rate very quickly. Because harassing and like actually doing a lot of damage like this is like a very high level thing.
Yep.
So.
Honestly, this game is
competitive, right?
Yeah, this is pretty competitive. You know, Little Reaper wasn't building probes for a long time, so even though he did a ton of damage, he's actually still behind in workers. Or actually, I'm sorry, he's up. He's just...
That makes sense.
So I'll try and do that for the next games and see if they leave an opening like that, yeah.
Got it. We were thinking you might proxy, but you never did. That's just really... Seth, do you have any questions for him?
No, just good, decisive wins there, and pretty impressive. Looking forward to the next match.
Other thing. Yeah.
Especially...
What do you think about that matchup, Terran versus Terran?
Well, it's the hardest race to play versus the hardest race to play, so
Which
it's
means-
a great matchup indeed.
Which means both of you will be stroking your egos. And then at someone,
Marines
she might be
initially, or
doing
tech lab or
mines.
something.
What are you gonna do?
Oh,
mines?
she's not gonna make she's not gonna make a battery. That's kind of a mistake, but he is targeting.
She needs
He's
to
kind of
chrono
split
this, too.
targeting. I think if Mizel was purely attacking the pylon, he might be able to just depower this. But since
Exactly.
Too much action all over the map. But let's start with the bottom right corner.
orange Protoss.
Cyan.
And his teammate, yellow Terran.
You know, like I said, this build is so strong, you don't have to. You can see it. How many mistakes did Stuber make? You don't actually have to play well to win with this strategy because he already took the lead, right? Now, if it was even, of course you still have to play well, but look at this.
Holy cow. That was just insanity. That was just insanity. And we're going to get a game 3 in this 2v2 match.
Colossus. Yeah, make 4
Well,
or 5.
4 or 5. Don't
and
make
then-
like 8 of them, 10 of them, like Stu Blue did at one point.
Yeah. Do the same thing what you were doing, back corrupt, but just sprinkle in some Colossus in there with range, and I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, Rascallion. And then Fields of Death, and I believe it's, heavy artillery to close it out, so big maps overall. A little surprised to see Fields of Death. I'd say it's the most unpopular map in any of the pools currently, like, 1v1.
It seemed like you never worried about him. You didn't, typically people would make something against Chargefly. You just completely ignored them. What was going through your head about dealing with it?
I really wasn't thinking really much.
Yeah, they could have held it for a little bit, but Neutrophil had the entire map.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They could have held the first attack, but
yeah, long term, no way.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're trapped in there, if you're contained.
GG. Phone does take it. Yeah. Got a team thing.
Yeah, for sure.
So, instability or unstable, as I'm seeing in there. How do you feel with your Theron? Do you fear EMP or do you not? All right, we have a 2-0 there. Welcome back. Gotta say, the first game was quite the macro war. Sooner or later, you gotta do something about it. But yeah, this is Neutrophil already. He's had a little bit of an early probe before.
Yeah, he's got problems.
Yep. Yeah, not that was probably what he had in mind.
No, he knows, and he's got two stuff. Cyan had a chance right there.
Yeah. We needed to have all of his units together, preferably right at the top of that round. And we have the GG.
GG. And, also his focus fire. He was focusing carriers. Carrying.
Thanks for the game, guys. I'm gonna have to step away right now. I think currently you have to as well.
Yeah,
me too.
You'd only StarCraft for so long before the rest of life needs attention. It's called
That's all right.
multitasking, people.
Good night.
Not everybody.
what's up, guys? We're gonna talk to the FSL people here. Who's playing?
Hello, my name is Little Reaper, and I play Protoss, and I've got a Platinum 1.
Nice.
Hey, I'm Tian Pong. I play Protoss, and I'm Gold 3. Well, I've achieved Gold 3.
Nice.
Hey, what's up?
Tell me your name, game name, your ranking, what race you play.
I'm Dominic. I'm Deepu. I play everything, and I'm Plat 1, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Hello, I'm Ethan. I go by ET. I play Terran. I'm like Silver 2.
Nice.
My name is Zerg, Diamond 1.
Right.
Okay. Hyper Turtle, Platinum Random.
Nice. Tell me your game name, your race, and what level are you?
War Bunnies. I'm a Protoss and low Diamond.
Nice.
I am Fenrir. I am a Silver 1 player. I don't know my MMR. I'm a Terran.
Nice. Hi. Okay, so tell me your name.
Instability.
And, yeah, what race you play and your ranking.
I'm in Diamond 2 with Protoss, but tonight I'll probably be playing Silver.
Beautiful.
Hey, I'm Neutrophil. I play random and I'm high diamond.
Nice. And
I'm Tianpone.
oh yeah, we saw you already. There you go. And this is ET's gonna be casting.
Howdy.
All right. And that guy is Caliber. He'll be playing later too. And that's our FSL group. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Alex, I just heard that, I think it's your dad, right? Yes. Yeah, you just mentioned that apparently you like watching my videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Instability, Stu Blue, and Neutrophil. Good luck in the FSL. Protoss Power.
Hello, Meadow. Thank you for being my fan. I hope you can keep cheering for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
For you, Meadow.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark Man, keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you. Alright, we are back. We got Hyper Turtle. Let's add to the camera some players.
I can't tell whether Bunny has stepped away from his desk or whether he's just got the camera tilted up too high again.
Yeah, this time he's not at his desk yet, but we can start with interviews.
Absolutely. Yeah, Arcanian says he's working on it. So, suppose you can always interview the PulledTheBoys team first. I was just watching Neutrophil advance some Codehouse. There we go. Alright, welcome to my good Minnesota Barcraft buddy, Parkanian.
Hello, hello.
You will be teaming with me in today's match, which will be on Arctic Flowers.
Most excellent. I look forward to it.
Excellent enough, dude. Excellent enough.
We're going to clean up. It's going to be amazing.
Yep. No doubt.
I'm warmed up. You're warmed up. We've been practicing all day together.
I don't know about that. I got my winning t-shirt on right now. It's got my goat on it.
Let me see.
It's got my goat on it, so there's no way we're losing this one. That's gonna be. I'm about to knock you out like him in boxing. So just watch and learn.
Nice.
Okay then. Wow.
I've got my Puppet cross-country ski jacket on. So
I'm going with the Mystery Science Theater 3000 reunion myself. Didn't actually have time to grab my StarCraft t-shirts from the usual pile.
You're gonna regret that, I think.
Alright.
I don't know. Hyper Turtle and I've been practicing all day together, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It was such a ridiculously open day for both of us. We're being sarcastic.
Indeed.
I think Neutrophil dropped off camera too. And Bunny is still away from his desk.
Yep. Indeed.
I'm trying to invite to the lobby, but There's Neutrophil. He's got his fighting earbuds on. Okay. I don't know what's going on with War Bunnies. I can always walk across the alley and chuck, but
Throw a rock on his roof.
yeah, it wouldn't be the first time and it won't be the last.
He's the main caster, but I can help him since I'm in a different room.
Alright, good then. Okay, you're still on your own account though, right?
Yeah. What? I'm not playing, so I'm good. Why don't we talk about how
Yeah.
we got here? I'll show the bracket real quick. See what you think.
The Team League stuff. So number 2 and number 3 seeds, huh?
Yeah, number 2 team versus number 3 team. And so far it's close. 2-1.
2-1.
And there's the
Potentially pulls
score
back.
right there. How it's happened so far.
Oh, I don't need to see it. I lived it.
So you guys tie it up if you win this one, and then we'll go to an ace match if that happens.
If that happens, indeed. We got our super secret strategy. Just watch out, okay?
Well, we got one too, so yeah. Yeah, keep an eye out.
In that case, we're gonna have to go to our super duper ultra secret strategy, right, Park?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's honestly disrespectful. You guys don't think we have a super duper pooper secret strategy, so.
Oh yeah? Well, we've got a super duper ultra secret strategy times 2.
Well, tell him, Neutrophil. Tell him we got for that.
We have a few.
Okay, yeah.
Turtle, you want to go with that one that we discussed that one time, right?
Oh yeah. That one's secret time.
Yep. Exactly.
I would message Bunnies on the phone, but my daughter actually has my phone right now. She's watching some sort of Netflix Barbie thing on it. Alright, who we got so far? Waiting for party, Bunnies in person. Someone else hasn't queued in as well.
Yeah, there's only one game, guys, so this is it for all the.
Not
all
the marbles.
Not really for all the
well,
marbles.
most of the marbles, unless we win, in which case we get a marble ante. Come on, Bunnies. Where are you, man? Alright. Yeah, marbles. That's what we used to play before video games were invented.
Did you ever play
I
with
can't...
marbles?
I never played marbles.
Who
I
here
owned
has
some
played?
marbles.
I used to play.
Yeah, I didn't actually play the marble game where you're trying to knock them out of the circle. I just had marbles and I just kind of rolled them around. But yeah, when they came in that little one of those
He's
little
here.
mesh
War
bags.
Bunnies is here.
All right. Okay, War Bunnies, I'm gonna let my wife know that they don't have to call the police and check on you. Is he muted?
He's still muted.
Yeah, he is muted.
I hear it.
You gotta
I see.
unmute yourself,
Sorry.
dude.
I saw.
All right.
You could have texted me.
No, I couldn't have. I actually was explaining that my daughter has my phone right now. That was part of the price of getting her to leave me alone for long enough to get through all this. So, yeah, she is currently watching Netflix on my phone, while also watching Disney Plus on the smart TV. So,
My
she's doing
sister
alright for
called me.
herself.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
cool.
sister called me. So, things have been better. But let's play some StarCraft.
Well, don't worry, Emperor. You can see her again in a couple minutes.
Ooh, yikes! All right,
Adam
dudes.
Deepu, wreck that nerd.
I will help you
You know
on
what?
this one, War Bunnies. Let's go do it.
Excellent. Let's do it.
All right, they're not in the chat anymore, so we can talk trash about them. What do you think about each of these players?
Okay, so me and Park yesterday hit our stride a little bit.
Oh, you
playing...
team up with them. Nice.
I do. It's weird because Park is like a 4K player, 3.8-ish, 3.9. But me and him together, we're like 3,000. And it's weird because me and Hyper Turtle are higher rated.
Much higher,
and
right?
Yeah, and Gree Empire is my normal teammate, and me and him are like 3.8 right now.
Yeah.
And it's weird that the synergy between me and Park is so lousy, but Park is a master of these weird builds. He plays like Deepu, but better.
I see.
So, on paper, this matchup is really straightforward, but Park, unless Hyper Turtle and Park have something crazy planned, Neutrophil and Deepu are going to mop the floor with him.
You think? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the last few times we watched Deepu, he hasn't been on top of his game.
No, so that's what I was saying is like, even up, on paper, this isn't that much of a mismatch, but Park and Hyper Turtle can often just not synergize well. And I think Deepu and Neutrophil have something planned, so...
Yeah. I wonder what's taking a while here.
Yeah.
Alright, Hyper Turtle says he's ready. Alright, let's go do this, guys.
Yeah. I think maybe Park and Hyper Turtle had just talked about it. I know they played a couple yesterday, Park and Hyper Turtle, so... Yeah, 2v2 is not just on who is the best, like, mechanically, but it's also how well you play together. So...
Yeah, it's very different. You can't just assume 1 + 1 = 2 as far as teammates, right? Alright, here we go.
Yeah, very true. Am I doing intros? Or you?
You can, or I can. It doesn't matter to me. You want me to do it? Alright. Bottom left. He's playing Zerg this time.
Hyper Turtle.
And his teammate, the Protoss. An actual Protoss, right? And yeah, this team, they want to win it so they can go tie things up.
InfiniteCyclists.
Do you want to do the top right or
no? No,
okay,
no.
I'll do the right. Hey, he's playing Terran. He is.
Deepu.
And the Protoss, another original.
Neutrophil.
We just saw him clutch it up in the last Code S match to go to the Code S finals. Now he has to perform here to go to the semis. And this team is... Oh, this team is not existing on the list here. We'll have to do that. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
They're PulledTheBoys.
There it is.
So, everything's pretty standard coming out. Neutrophil's Nexus, he does this weird cyber before Nexus. 2-gate cyber before Nexus. Yeah, it delays his Nexus quite a bit.
2 gates in, yeah, that's on this 2v2 team, you know, usually you don't need to do that.
Right. But, I mean, he's playing, Hyper Turtle Zerg is easily his best race, so...
Yeah? I thought his Protoss was his best, but he's gotten that much better at Zerg, huh?
You know, his Protoss is best 1v1, maybe, but 2v2, Zerg just destroys his Protoss. It's
really?
Probably 400, 500 MMR higher. Yeah. Because he can synergize it real well.
It's also probably because he doesn't get as vulnerable as in the one-on-one, right? 2v2, his partner can help.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. It allows him more free access to play. where he doesn't have to worry about getting rushed or getting into. I think his
Yeah,
worst
Zerg.
is Ling Wars.
Yep. That's true.
Am I missing?
Sounds like they have a plan here. Deepulu's build looks pretty sharp. When I
Hyper
watch
Turtle-
him the last few times, he's been kind of winging it, and he's got like very odd builds that don't really line up, you know?
Don't make sense. Yes, that's Terran. If you don't know what you're doing, can get that way. Hyper Turtle skipped his Zerglings.
He's going
Look how
roaches right away, huh? Oh no, but he has speed.
No, he's getting speed. He just skipped. He's like, I don't need them. They're not coming across the map. I'm gonna
like
make
it.
these drones. It's a smart play. If you can get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're up. Their team is up. What? 8 workers, 9 workers total. So.
That's big.
Yeah, if you can get away with it.
Ooh. Phoenix is for Parkanian. I like that. But
his
it's also for Neutrophil. Okay.
Yeah, they're both very good Phoenix players.
There you go.
The thing about this is Deepu is playing Marauders, and that would be good if Hyper Turtle was going Roaches.
Yeah.
But Hyper Turtle he built a Roach Warren, but
that's a safety Roach Warren. So yeah, Lings are just kind of pointless for that. Well, Marauders are pointless.
Yeah, for Lings, yeah. But Hyper Turtle is being very smart about this. If you're not gonna,
bro, this is great.
Right, if you're not gonna come across the map and make me build units, I ain't gonna build units. That's how Greepire plays, and man, let me tell you, if Zerg gets away with it, not building any units, just drones, oh man, Zerg's tough to beat that way.
Okay,
and
so this is interesting.
Yeah, the southern team has nothing but workers, and the northern team has a monster army in comparison.
Yeah.
But
oh no, I don't like this Phoenix going up here because there's 4 versus 3 right now.
Right, but neither side knows that.
Yeah. He needs to get out as soon as because if he loses these Phoenixes, that's bad.
Yep, he's got to go. He's got to go.
Oh no.
Oh, he rallied back in to try to get one because he knew he was dead.
Yep.
No, he's still rallying. He's got one that's going to be fed for free. Oh.
Oh no.
He's got to switch off Phoenix right now. He's got to stop production on Phoenix and switch.
Yeah, because
you know
everything here on the
the game ended.
PulledTheBoys side is really bad against Lings. But we need
yeah,
Hyper Turtle with lots of Lings.
Hyper Turtle has to build units right now, and they need to already have been built.
Oh no! I think this game
it ended that quickly.
It had promise, man.
Greed was great, but these are all drones. He queued up 10 more drones.
Once you lost the Phoenixes, you know you're vulnerable, and they didn't check.
Yeah.
Oh no! They had. I think they had a great start, man.
They
so
did.
much promise.
They did, but they one extra round of
He's making the wrong things, which is roaches. But at this point,
built
he has to make something.
He built a ton of Lings, but it won't matter because they're just gonna trickle out. Yep. Well, it was a great start in an anticlimactic game. I'm gonna recommend that the InfiniteCyclists next time, they build units eventually. Building workers is great, but
how high did he get up to?
I think he got into the 60s.
That's pretty good for 2v2 at like 6 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, technically they held, but at the cost of. Yeah, but it's at the cost of everything.
Yeah. They'll have to go across the map, see what they can do. There's no way you come back to this with macro play.
Yeah. I mean, the Lings, they should be able to cancel the thirds, at least.
Man.
And they're both, it's funny because they both stopped their Phoenix. Now they both have 3 Phoenix. Oh, you gotta run away, Hyper Turtle. Nope, not that. Not that. not that. No, that's
And
wrong.
These don't
yeah.
have +1 upgrade either. They don't have +1 attack because he spent that on Roach plus
Yeah.
range speed. So
I mean,
well, Parkanian has a base. It's just
Park
Hyper-Turtle
is
lost 2.
even. Yeah, Park is even. It's just I mean,
these numbers are still not that bad considering
No,
what happened. But this is a
but
monster
these-
killer force right now, though.
Yeah, these guys are just gonna walk in the map and they're gonna do it again. And
What
is
would
this?
change this?
Lurker Den. I mean, if he lets them get lurkers up, that would definitely help. But I can't imagine them let lurkers up.
They're not together on this attack.
Well, yeah.
Parkanian doesn't have anything, so
Yeah,
he's got 4 feet.
Parks can lift. Park can kill the Phoenix, and he's got range now, so he definitely won the Phoenix war. But yeah,
Deepu can finish it by himself.
Yeah.
No access to DT.
Yeah.
But Terran is scanned, so doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well,
sometimes it happens like that.
It does.
That Void Ray. I mean, if the Void Ray had made it out, it would have been something. But
yep.
because
So
it
they
is just
saw-
literally Marauders.
Yeah, they saw all Marauders, right?
Yeah.
And then when you lose all the Phoenixes on your side, you know you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
And they just
Hyper
didn't
Turtle
respond.
needed to. Yep. That 10 drones that were built instead of lings. If that was 20 extra lings, I think they had a shot.
Yep.
Hey, look at that! The single Void Ray may eventually.
Yeah, they're gonna hold again. Give us another 3 minutes of attack.
Hyper
right?
Turtle's dead though. He's got 3 supply.
Oh my
I
gosh.
I think Hyper Turtle today he's doing the full bronze. Unless they've killed all my buildings, I'm not leaving. He's got 2 workers that aren't working right now.
It's their elimination game, so.
Yeah, I know it, but at some point it's Uncle time.
So if you think about it, man, these guys had a chance to tie it up. In this league, because from what I'm hearing from chat, they were huge underdogs.
Yeah.
Right? Because Harus beat Neutrophil. Right? That was a huge win.
That was. But, and Nismo Flare really didn't have a chance against.
Yeah, that was the only one. But even the Little Reaper Hyper Turtle game, that was
Hyper
winnable.
Turtle can beat Little Reaper. And he had a chance. Like, Little Reaper actually won that game based on his micro.
Yeah.
He out-microed.
He was so in the dark.
Right.
It was insane.
Surely they can't hold this push though, right?
Yeah, will they buy us another 3 minutes?
Deepu can win just by himself.
Yeah,
He's got a ton of Vikings now. Yeah. And Hyper Turtle's got 0 supply. Wait, how does he have 0 supply? Did he turn his build? Did he turn his guys into buildings?
I guess he didn't make any units, and but he should mine at least, right? At this point, you should make drones.
No, he has
just
0
mine.
supply. He lost his 2 drones somehow.
Yeah, but he could have asked for money, make workers, and just mine and give money all to Parkanian, right?
Yeah.
That's the most efficient way of doing that, rather than trying to come back.
Yeah. Should we GG or kill everything for the memes? Well, we
have a best of 5 finals, so the big Codes finals.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's Hyper Turtle GG.
All right. So
is that tonight? The best of 5 finals?
I thought so. Let's talk to Hyper Turtle.
Okay. Because I have to step away for a minute.
Because I feel
after
like
this.
yeah, they're open to, because it deserves its own,
Yeah, a little bit extra. Yeah, not tacked on. Everyone back in the chat?
I think so.
Yeah. So, Hyper Turtle, I will say that you guys actually were in a really good spot until you built the 10 drones while they were marching across the map. Yeah, if those were Lings, I think you held that first attack, and then away you
That
go.
first attack, yeah. After that first attack, we're in a great spot.
Because you got away with not building any units for a long time, and that actually had put you quite a bit ahead. But then you didn't build units when you needed to, and
We
they
didn't
kind
build
of
units longer, huh? Yeah.
yeah. As soon as Park lost the Phoenix War, every unit needed to be a Zergling after that. Just FYI.
Yeah, losing the Phoenix War I was down 1 and I misclicked once.
Yep.
And,
well,
that was that.
4-3. That's the problem. I hate going Phoenix Wars is 4-3, and then you lose the game. And Deepu did really well to build nothing but Marauders, and Hyper Turtle
It's a hard
didn't build.
build.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Hyper Turtle didn't build any of his units until the game had already ended. I did like the fact that Hyper Turtle stayed in 2 games with 0 supply. He's like, supply is for the weak. So.
Yeah. I mean, granted, one of those games I was at least able to build a couple Marines. That one, I was just kind of handing stuff over to Park.
What happened? I didn't see what happened to your last 2 drones.
Oh, I attacked across the map with them, but they got intercepted before they could reach their target.
Okay, I'm like, I didn't see how they died, but 2 drones died. He had 2 drones. Okie dokie. So that explains where they went. Interesting.
No ace match this time.
Yeah, I have to go. Are we going to try the best of 5 finals tonight, or are we going to try that, tack that on another night?
That's up to you guys. I mean, it's good enough to deserve its own special hype, and then we can make a hype video and all that. So up.
Yeah, I don't know. I was half asleep at the beginning of this stream, so
yeah, we might as well push it. Neutrophil, you good with pushing it?
Yeah, I'm done. That's fine.
Well, you can
Alright,
push.
Dark Menace, we're gonna push that match. I guess that'll end it with this.
Yeah. So we'll see the we'll see PulledTheBoys. Is that next week or 2 weeks from now?
We'll schedule that too. We haven't scheduled that, but so far here's the lineup, right? It looks like it's PulledTheBoys versus Angry Space Hairs for
Yes,
the
indeed.
finals. So we have 2 finals coming up next week: a best of 9 and a best of 5.
That's why maybe a best of 9. Maybe we do one, then the other, and then.
Yeah, all in a row. It'll be interesting. Do you guys want to try that? But we have to start early.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might get our
be too
team.
long.
Yeah, our team is half our team is in Europe or Asia. I mean,
Yeah.
Africa. So.
Now maybe we start that first. We start early. Why don't we talk about it in scheduling?
Yeah.
We're all open.
Yeah.
But tonight.
Yeah, we got that stuff. Definitely some other projects outside of FSL I'd like to run by you as well. We will get to that. There's a lot of fun to be had here in StarCraft.
Yes. Yeah, well, Parkanian, it's good seeing you again.
You as well.
And nice job,
Yeah.
Deepu, winning that.
Yeah, Park, take a nap, because I sure am.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, GG's. I had it going. Good games, guys.
Good games.
Good night.
See ya.
Good night, everyone.
All right, that'll do it, guys. We'll stay tuned for the schedule sometime, and talk to you guys later.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good night.
StarCraft going from the void, young and old gamers deployed. FSL battles in the night, Team League warriors take flight. Terran cell and ready to strike, Zergling swarm under moonlight. Protoss eyes bright as gold, legend stories brave and bold. Charge the fields ready to fight, masters of the star shining bright. In the game we find online. dice. Intense drumming, a heartbeat sync. Pop punk screaming on the brink. Tension builds with each move. Proving battles we improve. Charge the fields, ready to fight. Masters of the stars shining bright. In the game we find our light. High hearts burning through the night. Turn sailor, ready to strike. Masters of the stars shining bright. In the game we find our light. High hearts burning through the night. High hearts burning through the night. Intense drumming, a heartbeat sync. Pop punk screaming on the brink. Tension builds with each move. Proving battles we improve. Charge the fields, ready to fight. Masters of the stars shining bright. In the game we find our light. High hearts burning through the night. Turn sailor, ready to strike. Masters of the stars shining bright. In the game we find our light.